One common custody mistake that I see with some of our clients is speaking negatively about the other parent or parental alienation. In those situations, it actually harms the child when you speak negatively about the other parent, and it doesn't do any favors for your relationship with your child either. Eventually, the child will develop some sort of resentment, or, kids are smart. They're gonna see the differences. They're gonna be able to assess and judge on their own. Um, and so one of the things I would caution clients is, I know that your spouse is going to drive you nuts, or your ex is going to drive you nuts. You're not always going to agree on things, but take the high road and try not to speak negatively about your spouse. Another common custody mistake that I see our clients making is not documenting enough. So they will just assume that their testimony will be enough, or just because they say something happens is not necessarily will be sufficient. Unfortunately, that's not always so. The other side can deny whatever it is that you're saying, and so having a paper trail can be really helpful. And so documenting everything. If you are the person taking them to the doctor's appointments, make sure that that's noted in the doctor's notes. If you're the one going to the PTA, to the parent-teacher conferences, make sure that that's noted. Any sort of parenting apps, if you guys use parenting apps, make sure you document everything. Any sort of missed visitation schedules, you can use a calendar for that to track exactly when someone came to pick up the child, and when the exchanges took place. If you are exchanging in a public location, sometimes you can get a receipt to show the timestamp. Receipts will often have timestamps on them too. So you can show, hey, we agreed to meet at the McDonald's. He was an hour late. Great, get a receipt from the McDonald's to show at the time that you guys did the exchange. Just little things like that to help document your situation. Another common mistake that I see in custody situations is when our clients will tend to lose their temper or get very emotional, have an emotional response to the fact that their ex has missed visitation or is late. One of their first impulses is to call us or to call the police, or create some sort of drama. That's actually the opposite of what needs to happen. You should probably just go ahead and document the fact that they were late. We build a record, but try to manage your expectations and your emotions a little bit. There's really nothing that the police can do. If you call the police, I mean, they're not gonna drag him away in handcuffs because he was 15 minutes or an hour late to visitation, right? The best way to handle those kinds of situations is we will address it in court if we need to, but documentation is gonna be your friend, and just we build a history and learning coping skills and communication skills with your ex to make sure that things go smoothly in the future. So one of the things I have to caution clients about is communication with their co-parent after the divorce. A lot of times we see our clients being pulled into toxic situations where the ex continues to berate them or disrespect their boundaries, using the children and the communications about the children. And so my best advice there would be to talk to a therapist or a parenting coach, somebody who can help you learn how to draw those boundaries and learn how to respond appropriately when your ex tries to use the communication against you to draw you into some sort of drama or toxic situation. If you'd like to learn more about custody issues or how to communicate better with your spouse, please give us a call or contact us at www.familylawdfw.com.